Welcome back, folks, and here we are with the third part of the series, and we're building a character, and we have already made a head. Let me show you. If I click on it, this head in the layers panel, this head group, we can see that we have made the head. Right hand, cancel. Right hand, left hand, body. Body consists of the body and the left and the right arms, and of course the neck. So we made this. Now the next part is to make the legs. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and click for a new layer, and I'm gonna name the layer as left leg, or simply leg. All right, because I don't need to make in separate layers. So I'm gonna click, and I'm gonna shift it to the bottommost. Hearing voices, anyways. Try to concentrate over here. So with the leg layer selected, I'm gonna make a new layer, a new legs. So with the add point tool, I'm simply going to drag and enter and make two legs the way you like. So no. So I'm just gonna simply make a leg quite fast, and the turning point here will be that I'm not going to make foot in this layer. For making the foot, I'm going to use a separate layer for the left foot and the right foot. And why is that? I'll explain you in a moment. And, oh, this mouse is feeling drowsy. Now with the move tool, I'm just gonna adjust these points. My mouse doesn't seem to be working fine, so that's why I'm having a bit problem here. It's moving on its own. Yeah, I'm getting it in control. Okay, and this layer seems to be too. Oops, I'm sorry. So here it is. So here we are with the leg, and let's color it. Click on it, and I'm going to select a light blue color somewhere like this, or even lighter on this one. Yeah. Press space, and here we are. I think it's too much light. Select again, and let's select this one, or this one, or this one. Alright, fine. No, I'm not liking this one at all. I'm gonna select the dark blue color. Oh, come on. Not at all. What should I choose? Oh, no, please. Oh boy, I'm wasting too much time here. Just do 1 sec. Fine, just let it be like that. Alright, so here we have the funky dude with goofy hairs and goofy trousers. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I am going to make a new layer. Yes, okay. Sorry for the disturbance. So I'm going to make a new layer, and I'm going to name it as left leg foot. More likely, yeah, L foot. Click enter, and here we are. So I'm gonna make the left foot of this guy and make a left foot. Now the reason I'm making a foot in a separate layer is because if later on I want to change the shoes for this guy, or even make him wear slippers, slippers, I'm sorry, slippers, what that, make him wear slippers or shoes or sandals, whatever, change the type of the shoe, I can do it simply by using the switch layers. If I use the switch layers for the left foot and the right foot, I can change the shoes or the slippers whenever I want during the animation, right? And if I make it in the same layer as the leg, then I have to I can do by switching, but that's not gonna work, right? Because it's gonna make a lot of problems later on if you do it in the same layers. So it's better to draw on a separate layer for those things which you think you might want to change later on, or things you might want to switch between. Alright, so this is left leg, so I'm gonna select the over here. I'm gonna make him wear red shoes. That's really gonna make him look a bigger goofy. So here is, it's a pretty nice shoe. Press enter, and this is the left shoe. Let me broaden it a bit. Yep, and yep. Oh, come on, who is this guy? Alright, I'm gonna drag it beneath the leg layer. Yeah, that seems a bit better. Okay, so this is the left foot, and I'm gonna duplicate it, clicking on this duplicate button, and I'm gonna rename it to R foot. Click enter and select this layer, and I'm gonna switch it vertically using this button over here. Click on it, switched, and I'm gonna drag it to the other foot. Okay, I'm gonna bring this leg down a little bit. It's too much on the upper side. Oops. Okay. Yeah, right. Almost done. And well, that's fine. Yep. Alright, cool. So here we are. We made the leg, we made the foot, we did almost everything. And the final part that's left right now is simply to do the bone rigging. Now before doing bone rigging, let me just describe a few things about why I made things on separate layers and how we can, get this to our advantage. Now let me explain to you. Okay, first of all, let's consider the hands. All right, this left and the right hand I have here. Now we have made this on separate layers. Now if I suppose during the animation I want to switch from this open fist to this open hand to a closed fist, right? So how can I do that? I can do that by using the switch layer. If you don't know what is switch layers, how we use it, you should watch the switch layer video tutorial that I have made, and that's for the beginners. You can really get the idea what switch layer is, and it's really important. It's really gonna make your animation do a lot more things that you do without using the switch layers. Okay, so I'm gonna briefly explain how I'm gonna use the switch layer over here. I'm gonna click on this new layer and I'm gonna click on switch. Alright, now here's the switch, and I'm gonna name it as L hand. Now we have two layers with the same name, so I'm gonna first of all shift this L hand inside the L hand, the switch L hand, of course. So now this is inside the switch layer. I'm gonna rename it to L open, because it's an open hand, right? Similarly for the right hand, switch, name it as R hand, drag it inside the switch layer, rename it to R open. Close it. I'm sorry again for the disturbance. Alright, anyways, now I'm going to duplicate this layer. Now just keep on, I don't think I need to duplicate the layer. I'm going to make a new layer, in fact, and vector layer, and I'm going to name this layer as close. Not even close, I'm going to name it as fist. Alright, here we are. Now this is a fist. I forgot to add L. Yep, enter. Now I'm going to make a fist quite fast, and I'm going to make it a simple looking fist. Alright, not quite fancy enough. You can make fancy fists on your own. I'm here to teach you the concepts. Press space, and here the 2 points are joined, and enter. So I'm gonna click on it, and I'm gonna make it shape like this. Someone's not feeling right. Okay, now I'm gonna hide the edges. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm gonna hide the edges. Here it is. And this somehow looks like a fist to me, a little bit. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna duplicate this layer, rename it to R fist. Okay, press enter. Now move this out of the L hand switch and inside the R open. Well, here we are. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna simply select this fist and switch it vertically and drag it to the other arm. So here we are. Now what I was telling you, that we have left and right hands as switches, and we can switch between these layers whenever we want during the animation, whatever, whenever you would like. And you don't have to, if we would have made these hands inside the body layers and not in the separate layer, then we couldn't have achieved this functionality. Oops, low battery. Anyway, so we couldn't have achieved this functionality, of changing the hand from the open to the fist, or even pointed, or any different layer. Similarly, you can do the same for the eyes. If you go inside the head layer, and for the eyes you want to change the expression from the happy to sad or angry, then you can simply make a switch layer for the eyes and add the expressions in different layers and name those layers as angry or happy or whatever. Similarly for the mouth, so you can do all these things using the switch layer, and that's the reason why we made this mouth and eyes in separate layers and not in the same layer. I hope you get this thing very clear, why we have made so much layers and why not we have put all the things in the same layer. Okay, so that's all in the character building. In the next video we're gonna rig bones to this character and make this character come to life. Alright, so make sure you watch the next video so that you can make your own custom characters. Alright, make your own face and make your own character the way you like. Well, that's all for the character building. Thank you.